Have you ever replayed the same conversation in your head, again and again, wondering if you said something wrong, if they misunderstood you, if you ruined everything? That's not intelligence. That's overthinking. And it's exhausting. Your brain thinks it's protecting you. Overthinking is not a weakness. It's a survival mechanism. Your brain's main job is not to make you happy. It is to keep you safe. Thousands of years ago, thinking ahead meant survival. What if that sound is danger? What if this person is a threat? Today, there are no wild animals chasing you, but your brain still scans for danger. Now, the danger is, what if they stop liking me? What if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? Your brain cannot tell the difference between social rejection and physical danger, so it reacts the same way. Overthinking works like a mental loop. You analyze a situation, then you analyze your analysis, then you question your conclusion, then you start again. Research shows that rumination increases anxiety and depression symptoms significantly. The more you think, the worse you feel. And the worse you feel, the more you think. It becomes a cycle. Overthinking is often fear of losing control. At its core, overthinking is about control. You believe, if I think about it enough, I can prevent something bad from happening. But most of what you fear is outside your control. You cannot control how someone feels. You cannot control every outcome. You cannot control the future. And your brain hates uncertainty. People who overthink often care deeply, but deep down there is fear. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. If your self-worth depends on other people's reactions, your mind will constantly scan for signs of danger. A late reply becomes rejection. A short message becomes anger. Silence becomes abandonment. But most of the time, it's just silence. When you overthink, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Your heart rate increases. Your muscles tighten. Your body prepares for danger. But there is no real danger. You are fighting a thought. And the more you fight it, the stronger it feels. Telling someone to stop overthinking is like telling someone to stop being anxious. It doesn't work. Because the problem is not thinking. The problem is believing every thought. Not every thought is true. Not every fear is a prediction. Sometimes your mind is just noise. You don't stop it by force. You stop it by changing your relationship with your thoughts. Instead of asking, what if this goes wrong? Ask, what evidence do I have? Instead of replaying a mistake, ask, will this matter in 5 years? Instead of trying to control everything, focus on what you can control. Your actions, your boundaries, your reactions. Peace does not come from solving every possibility. Peace comes from accepting uncertainty. Overthinking feels like preparation, but most of the time, it's self-sabotage in disguise. You don't need to predict every outcome. You need to trust yourself. Because the problem is not that you think too much, it's that you don't trust yourself enough.